when you try to go out the door and it doesn't work. But that's okay. What happens on live stays on live. It is such a gorgeous day here, and I want to what we're looking at here from the top of the conference center. We look at how ominous the sky looks over there. Do you see that, Tiff? How black it is over there, and how light it gets over here.
Like over on this, like to the right side, it's just blinding.
It's blinding. What did you learn today visiting the sites? Oh, wait a minute, she's got to get a picture. She's got to get a picture.
I learned a little bit more about your testimony that I didn't know.
Oh, you learned about my testimony.
Well, I learned like how God just works in mysterious ways.
He does.
Like we said a prayer before we went in and started our whole day of touring.
Yes.
And had somebody from the Instagram Live literally pop up and you got to meet him. You ran into a missionary.
Yes, a returning missionary. Yeah.
That you knew. We were literally just sitting there like waiting, and then he just walks right up and was like, "What?" And so it's just, yeah, I've learned how God just literally works in
ways that you can't predict, you didn't expect.
I ran into a sister missionary here who knew a missionary that I knew that served out here in Utah.
So, do you know that I think it was about 20 years ago, on August 11th, it was my birthday, a Cat 5 hurricane touched down in downtown Salt Lake.
I heard about that.
And that's what the sky looks like right now. And it avoided all the temples. People could view it from there, the Joseph Smith, see the glass restaurant up there? And it just went right down, and it took out the gay bar.
I did remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it flattened the gay bar. So,
my first couple months here in Utah, there was a tornado, an earthquake. Where Moroni lost his trumpet.
I know, that was right when, I was here for that. That's, Moroni dropped his trumpet.
But I think the tornado was before my time, but I remember hearing about it because it just hit up Temple Square and like how it just missed specific things. It was just amazing.
Yeah. So people are commenting on how the sky looks so ominous. And so
I know, it's like bright to dark.
Yeah.
It's like this was us before the gospel. This was us after the gospel.
That is so true. I was so dark. I think a lot of people take it for granted, the Holy Ghost. Mm-hmm. Like they don't realize what it was like to have the Holy Ghost when they lose it.
And like for us, because we were older when we got baptized, I remember the exact moment I received the Holy Ghost.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I can't explain it. It's like,
no,
it's not like your body's being possessed by something.
No,
it's like your body's being possessed by something, like something good. It was like all of a sudden you had like this instant protection.
Yeah. And that's like what it is right there. The sky over in the valley is black.
But if you look, it's black.
Yeah.
But there's also a little bit of light shining through.
Yeah.
That little bit of light is where you have to
It's
be
the hope.
broken in the contrite spirit.
Yep.
To where you follow that, to where you get to
the light. And so it's 6:50 p.m. our time, which is Mountain Standard Time, and we are at the top of the conference center. Look at that. That's even like a view I think they do, Bonneville Entertainment. But we're going to show you that in a little bit, but I just wanted you to see all the construction they're doing. Tiffany and I think those may be visitor centers.
Maybe?
Yeah. We're not architecturally stimulating. Sorry about that. But look at the hole in the ground right there. You see where the crane's coming out of the hole? Isn't that amazing?
I think it's like the underground tunnels.
Yeah, the underground tunnels.
Where they like travel back and forth between
the
temple, the visitor center,
This was like a huge hole not too long ago. And it's amazing how it's changed. And even they have the reflecting pool back.
Yes, I was over there. A friend of mine got engaged. I took their pictures like over there. There's like tulips.
Yeah.
And then just sitting by the reflecting pool made me reflect. The last time I was by the reflecting pool, which is what brought me to Utah.
And I love how there's outhouses. So you see they just put Angel Moroni, and right there's outhouses. Like, that's hilarious. Only in Utah.
And if you remember when I did Dennis's Instagram takeover not that long ago, and I kind of talked about this. Like back then, Moroni was in like a cage, which I
Yes.
did on my live. I did on Dennis's
Yeah.
takeover.
That was interesting. So, for those of you who are not members, this is the administrative building, or where all the paperwork is done and everything's done there. And then that little itty bitty building over there is where the apostles and prophets are. And I've been in that building. It's amazing. And it's all of this is connected with underground tunnels. Everything. It's all one. Just beautiful. But as I reflect and ponder on the temple, I don't even know when this is completed. But they have done so much to it that it looks like it's ready to be. And there's a story about that pine tree over there, right there in the center. That has survived so much. And they had it balancing like 5 or 10 stories up just on like a little pile of dirt. Amazing. We learned a lot today. We went and saw family, what was it called?
His Church History Museum.
Church History Museum.
Or we saw the New Kirtland stuff that the church just received.
And then we went live on my YouTube channel and we bared our testimony. Hi sisters, how are you? Good, I'm live on Instagram sharing our testimonies as converts to the church right now. So, no, thank you for serving. Where are you serving from?
We're both from
Brazil.
Okay, I thought that's
Thank
where
you
you're
for your
from.
service. I love that.
I'm in the south, in Curitiba.
Okay.
I'm in the west.
The west, excellent. I can't get you, so I'm facing the other direction, so that way, because I know, it's no, that's awesome. Well, thank you for your service from Brazil.
Thank you.
We'll come and see you when we're done. Okay?
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Awesome. So we just had 2 sister missionaries, both serving from Brazil, and we don't show them unless we have permission. So I just want to keep it all in the up and up. But we were just closing with what we had learned, and then I want to show you the other side of what I'm looking at here. So let's turn around, and I'm going to show you. So I don't know if you're aware, but this is my glasses are falling off. Let me give this to you. Where are you? You're there. So this right here is set up like the East Coast, and it goes from the east all the way to the west, even the terrain. So the way the water runs through here and runs down, it's amazing how it shows. So let's walk over to the west coast, and we can go down over here. And if you have any questions for us, we're both converts and learning. Are there any questions, Tiff?
Huh?
Are there any questions?
I'm trying to wave at everybody.
Oh, you're trying to wave it. See, even with having a village, it takes forever.
Dreamer Book says, good thing you do that. I had a few elders not understand why I wasn't comfortable being filmed.
Aw, thank you, Dreamer Books, for that. Yes, I always ask. I always asked. So, now we're under the tower, which the water from here, I'm going to show you, it starts here and it goes all the way through the city, and it drops down and goes down, all the way through to the mall and downtown, which is amazing. So even with Tiffany here helping me, it's still hard for both of us. She's trying to wave to everybody.
Jay Roberts says I haven't been downtown Salt Lake since 1978.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
What changes, wow, he says.
Isn't it amazing? Zion's Bank. And look at the weights on that crane.
Right?
And so when people crawl up that, they're up there for 8 hours. So they bring their lunch,
It
everything.
would take me 8 hours just to get up there.
I think it takes them an hour just to get up there.
It would take me the 8 hours. And they're like, oh, that's really high.
That's really high. Got to slow down. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. And so over here is KSL, Deseret News.
The Delta Center.
The Delta Center. Yes, the Delta Center. Enzyme College, BYU Pathways Worldwide. And behind us is the Capitol. And those skies are looking like they're about to do something twistery. Switch. There it goes.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, nope, we're back on you because I see me.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, now
you-
we're on me.
There you go. Sorry about that. Is that not beautiful? I just can't stop but marvel at how the temple has come. So the first time I've been inside that temple was with the returning sister missionary. It was in March of 2019. And it was really weird being inside the temple with the returning sister missionary because she was just set apart. We just released like the day before, and her mom felt that we needed to go to the temple, and it was such a beautiful experience.
Karen KCJ says, thank you for showing us the roof. We haven't been there for a while. It's been too challenging to walk much. Really hope to go back soon. And it's a thing says so beautiful.
Aw, thank
Dreamer
you.
of Books 21, forgive my ignorance, but I heard I can tour a temple before it's consecrated. Is that true? Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They have two going on in Utah right now. There's one in
Layton.
Linden, Utah, and there's one
Layton. Linden's not open yet.
Oh, Linden's not open.
Layton.
Layton
and Taylorsville.
Utah, and Taylorsville. So yes, you can come to one and just Google it. Find out where there's a temple open house near you.
Because there's multiple open houses like other countries as well currently going on in other states. Those are just the only two right now in Utah.
So definitely go. It's a beautiful experience. I went live on my YouTube yesterday outside the Terryville. Or was it
Taylorsville.
Taylorsville.
And it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
When will the temple be finished with the work on it? From what I heard, by the end of the year. But I also work in construction, and I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking probably the next year and a half, 2 years. But, you know, God can work miracles.
It is the church. It is the church. And you know what's new since I've last been here? I'm going to take this over and zoom in. Right over there is a building I'm seeing. And it's got all windows around it. Tiffany, I don't know if you see this, but that's the opening visitor center, I believe, is over there. That was not done when I was here in October. All this was different.
See, it's hard for me to keep track because I come out here so much.
Yeah. No, but the building over there that has all the windows, right there, it has all the windows. That's where the Christus statue, I believe, is going to be, and that's the first visitor center.
Cornflower Blue Forest is 2026 it will be done.
2026.
That sounds
awesome.
about right to me.
Awesome. Well, if there's no more questions, we're going to take some selfies, take some pictures.
Get back to my car, hopefully, before it gets towed.
Yeah. No, how long do we have?
I don't know. I think it was 2 hours.
Uh-oh. Oh, is that what you were checking on over here to see if it's still there?
Yeah, but I don't know if I can see it.
Let's see if it's still... No. Oh, yes, well, the trees are in the way. We're parked over there. Okay, so we got to go. We got to make sure our car doesn't get towed. It's right in front of Family Search. And right there is the Church History Museum that we just went to.
Yeah,
so,
I can't.
Yeah. All right.
I think I see it.
Oh, so we think we're good. We think we're good.
The car's right.
All right, everybody. Have an awesome day. Thank you for joining us on this. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I know. Thank you, Tiffany, for sharing your testimony. And one interesting thing about these skylights, these windows, when they first constructed the conference center, they had them open, but the light was obstructing the view throughout the day, and so they had to block them. But they can open them electronically now. Just a little interesting. Okay, I'm a nerd. I get it. Thank you for respecting that. All right, everybody. Bye for now.